Hello and welcome to another marvelous video. Your beloved variant has made a return, and this time it's not just the density of the sacred timeline that's in jeopardy. The second season of Loki has debuted on Disney Plus, featuring Tom Hiddleston reprising his role as the mischievous god, accompanied by his partner in crime Mobius, played by Owen Wilson. More cast members are set to reprise their roles from the first season. In 2021, the initial season of Loki offered a glimpse into the MCU's ambitious multiverse saga and stood out as a significant series on its own. Surprisingly, the TV show that appeared unnecessary at first turned out to be one of the highlights of Phase 4. Like the inaugural season, the creators follow a weekly episode release schedule. With the first episode already aired, let's delve into the chaos of time travel and explore what the God of Mischief has been up to so far. Stick with us till the end. Oh, and spoilers ahead. Duh.
It's wrong. It's too great.
Kill me! Take your throne!
No.
What happened at the end of Season 1? In the first season's shocking conclusion, He Who Remains, portrayed by Jonathan Majors as a variant of Kang the Conqueror, met his demise at the hands of Sylvie after explaining the necessity of maintaining a sacred timeline. This event led to a significant shift, which we realized when Loki returned to a TVA that seemed unfamiliar to him. He Who Remains' death resulted in the branching of time, ushering in the multiverse concept witnessed in movies such as Spider-Man: No Way Home and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. With timelines able to interact again, a looming threat of a new multiversal war is on the horizon. However, there's a problem. Convincing everyone at the TVA about what transpired at the end of time proves to be challenging. This is exacerbated by Loki's involuntary time jumps, making it difficult to establish a stable connection between the past and the present. Despite this, it appears he is somehow linked to the timeline known from most of the first season. And also Sylvie is now lost across various timelines, and Loki is determined to find her. For those who don't remember, it's crucial to note that Sylvie is a variant of Loki with whom he has developed romantic feelings. Episode 1: Ouroboros and the Marvel Mystery, unraveling the enigma of time jumps. In the initial episode, it becomes evident rather quickly that what the TVA Loki returns to isn't in the present, but in the past. As the episode unfolds, it becomes apparent that he has landed in an incredibly remote past 400 years ago. During this period, the TVA has not undergone its rebranding yet. Instead of the Timekeepers, Kang's presence dominates the scene. Giant statues of Kang are erected outside the building, and his face is prominently cast in gold on the walls. Loki is afflicted by a peculiar phenomenon. He is uncontrollably jumping between timelines in abrupt bursts. Throughout the episode, he frantically roams the TVA in search of Mobius, the one who recognizes him. As Loki races through the past version of the TVA, he uncovers additional revelations about the organization. Significantly, he learns that Ravonna Renslayer had a much closer connection to Kang. What could this mean? When Loki and Mobius eventually reunite, in order to identify and resolve Loki's issues, Mobius leads him to the Repairs and Advancements Department, concealed in the depths of the TVA's basement, and introduces him to Ouroboros, a character portrayed by the Oscar-winning actor Ke Huy Quan, known for his role in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Ouroboros is revealed to be the TVA's most brilliant and seemingly sole engineer. Ouroboros, or Obi, points out that Loki is experiencing time slips, likely triggered by Kang's death. To resolve this, they require a device called a temporal aura extractor to pull Loki out of the time stream while he prunes himself. To truly understand the intricacies of the situation, you'll need to watch the episode, as these concepts delve into the Marvel mumbo-jumbo that fans adore in the MCU. In any case, Mobius had to utilize the device within a specific time frame inside the temporal loop. Within this window, Loki had to prune himself using the TVA's preferred weapon, the prune stick, the same device that banishes troublesome variants to the time junkyard previously seen in Season 1. In the end, Mobius's heavy suit has a limited protective capacity within the enormous chamber of the temporal loom. Additionally, Loki experiences another time slip, this time into the future, where he faces challenges in locating a pruning stick. Just in the nick of time, as Obi begins shutting the gate safeguarding the TVA from the loom, Loki prunes himself, or something prunes him. This is not clear, and it's pulled back into his timeline, however, not before catching a glimpse of Sylvie in the future. The episode concludes with a mid-credit scene set in 1982. Sylvie appears in Broxton, Oklahoma, indicating that she is on a divergent timeline. Readers acquainted with Marvel Comics are aware that Broxton serves as the new residence of Asgard, where Thor resides. In the comics, it's portrayed as a floating city situated right outside the small town of Oklahoma. Sylvie strolls through a field and eventually arrives at a local McDonald's. Amidst people relishing their newly introduced McNuggets and Big Macs, Sylvie experiences a comforting sense of peace, witnessing the happiness of the people around her. With the temporal loom appearing to be under control and Loki no longer affected by time slipping, the primary mission is now to locate Sylvie and comprehend the implications of the altered timeline, along with Kang's spiral to the entire multiverse. Simultaneously, General Dox is moving swiftly to capture Sylvie, believing that this Loki variant might hold answers to all the chaos that has unfolded since her arrival. Meanwhile, Judge Gamble has halted the pruning of additional convicts until they can decipher what lies ahead in this bewildering new era. Judge Dox and Judge Gamble are fresh additions to this season's cast, portrayed by Liz Carr and Kate Dickie respectively. However, the standout new character undoubtedly is OB. His delightful banter and impeccable comic timing with Wilson and Hiddleston bring a unique humor to the ensemble. While OB appears amusing and good-natured, his in-depth knowledge of the TVA and the fact that he literally authored the TVA guidebook covering every aspect of the organization and found on all desks raises questions about his long-standing involvement with the organization from its inception. When it comes to season premieres, Loki Season 2 has a lot to cover, but it marked a delightful return to a section of the MCU that has consistently performed well. Marvelous verdict. That brings us to the end of this video. It's common knowledge that Marvel Studios didn't have a strong 2023. The third Ant-Man movie failed to impress both critics and casual viewers. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 provided some relief, but later, Secret Invasion, which underwent extensive reshoots, received unfavorable reviews and is considered one of the weakest Marvel shows on Disney+. Loki carries the weight of revitalizing the MCU, and if the season premiere is any indication, they might be on the right track to regain their momentum. Season 2 has a promising premise brimming with potential. Season 1 was enjoyable as a standalone while serving as the launchpad for the multiverse saga. The question now is whether Marvel Studios can replicate the same success as the storyline becomes more complex and the character lineup expands. The answer is on the horizon, and we'll soon see if they can pull off this magic trick once again. Did you enjoy episode 1 of Loki Season 2? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with everyone. I'll see you soon.